Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and once again we're going to play X-Wing. I'm going to be playing as the Imperial Fleet, he'll be playing as the Rebel Alliance. So, let's go ahead and take a quick look at what ships we picked and what upgrade cards go with them. Alright, my fleet, I've got Hal Runner and 2 other TIE fighters. We've got Whisper and a TIE Phantom. The TIE Phantom has 3 upgrades, the Stygian Particle Accelerator, Intelligence Agent, and Outmaneuver. All of that comes to 80 points. Vinny's fleet consists of a B-Wing piloted by Narradantals, heavy laser cannon upgrade, proton torpedoes, flechette torpedoes, and Predator. Over here on the right, Horton saw him with his Y-Wing, shield upgrade, blaster turret, R2-D2, all of that comes to 79 points. Okay, a few things to note before we get started. I do not have a dedicated video camera, so the lighting and the coloring may be off at times. Another thing to note, we play to have fun. We try to get the rules right all the time, but we're only human. Sometimes we miss a few things. This is not tournament play, we're just having fun. So keep that in the back of your mind while we mess things up. So let's go ahead and move on to the planning phase. We went ahead and skipped the first turn because nothing usually happens then anyway. My TIE Fighters moved up a bit, my TIE Phantom moved up in Cloak, and the B-Wing and the Y-Wing moved up. So without further ado, let's move back on to the planning phase again. Okay, so on to the activation phase, starting with my 1s here. 4 straight ahead. And I don't think you're going to be in range to do anything, but just to cover my bases, I'll take a focus. The 1 over here is going to do the same thing. Focus, and you've got 7, 8, okay, your 5 is next. You're doing a what now? 3 straight?
Yeah.
Okay, what action do you want to take?
I don't really know. I don't really know what things actually take.
You're not in range for...
They can do a barrel roll, but I don't
Do you want to do a barrel roll?
No.
Alright, so what do you want to do?
Focus? Take a focus.
Alright. Your Y-Wing is an 8. My Whisper here is a 7. I will go ahead and take a decloak action, which allows me to do a boost or barrel roll. I don't think I'm going to clear this asteroid. So I'm going to move up like this, decloak, and then with my maneuvers a 3.
You did. Close, but not.
And for my action, let's see. I guess I'll take a, I guess I'll take a cloak action. Well, no, because if you're in range for attack. I guess I'll take a cloak action. Alright, next up we have the 8s here. Now, you have initiative because you have less squad points. So you get to move first and shoot first. So that is a 3 straight ahead. This one here.
Yep. I almost hit my own ship.
Okay, and what action do you want to take?
I'll do a focus.
Focus.
Probably not in range.
And then my TIE Fighter back here, Hal Runner, 3 straight ahead. And I'll go ahead and take a focus. And I don't think anything's going to happen here. I don't think we're actually in range for combat now. Okay. Alright, so I think that'll conclude this turn. Let's clean up these focus. Okay, back on to the planning phase again. Okay, on to the activation phase, starting with my 1s here. I'm going to do a 2 hard turn. Alright, take a focus. Also 2 hard turn. Focus. Alright, next up is your 5. What are you doing with your 5? 2 hard turn.
Where is... Oh, can't find it.
And what action do you want to take?
Are we in range for a target lock? It might be. I think...
No.
I don't
Okay. What do you want to do instead?
we might be able to turn it off on him, I'm not sure.
Nope.
But not. So okay, let's see. I could do a barrel roll, but I don't think I want to. We'll take a focus.
Focus.
In case for defense.
Alright, next up is the 7. I'm gonna... Actually, I should have used my intelligence agent to see what you were doing with that. I have a feeling you're gonna be doing... okay, well, we're gonna do that. Okay, well... Yeah, my intelligence agent allows me to see a maneuver. Let's see what I want to do. Alright, well, I guess I'll go ahead and, I guess I'll have to decloak. And, which way do I want to go? If I go this way, that goes into the asteroid. The only way I could go without hitting the asteroid would be to go straight. So I'll decloak. Now, the Stygian particle accelerator gives me a free evade. And my movement is 3 straight ahead.
Which gives you a really tight spot. Range 1. That's deadly.
Alright, now I have to figure out what I want my action to be. Since your dial is doing that, that's going to put you here. Okay, well my TIE Phantom's in trouble. See, a barrel roll action wouldn't really do me much. Well,
you could. Because you could take it far away, which my B-Wing can attack you. Well,
if I do a barrel roll action, that would put me... That might put me outside your firing arc. But then I wouldn't be able to attack anything, which kind of stinks.
And plus, I still have my Y-Wing.
Yeah, I know.
He has the blaster turret, which does 360 degrees.
Your blaster turret requires focus, correct?
Yes. I might...
You might end up hitting something. You might end up hitting your B-Wing with your chosen maneuver. So, I think what I'll do is, I'll go ahead and chance a barrel roll action. That'll put me...
Actually, you might be able to. No, you can't. I can, I think. I can, because I think my firing arc goes right there, in the end of the base there. Yeah, mine does then. I think you can attack me still. Yeah, you can. We both can again.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, it didn't work out the way I wanted to, but whatever. Okay, and then your Y-Wing moves next?
I do get... I have initiative, that's why.
Mm-hmm. Hold on.
It kind of goes...
It hits the base, so...
It looks really weird.
Alright, so no action.
Right. What is his ability? I'm just seeing what the ability is.
I think Horton Som is you can reroll secondary.
Dude, that's not a great maneuver, but I don't care since I didn't lose any shields.
Okay. And then finally my 8 here, 2 hard turn.
So only me and my B-Wing and your TIE Phantom is going head to head.
I think so.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll take a focus action with him. I don't think these guys are in range yet. Okay, so I think that concludes combat or activation. We'll move on to combat now. Okay, combat phase starting with your 8 Horton Som. You can use your primary weapon attack, which is 2 attack dice.
At range 2,
range
which
2.
That's my ability on my card, which gives me, it allows me if I get any Blake results, I can reroll it.
With primary weapon?
Yep.
Okay.
So it's when attacking at range 2 or 3.
Oh,
it doesn't say what type of weapon, it only says that. So I can use my blaster, it still works.
Blank and hit. Blank.
That does not work off, but...
No.
I hit my own die.
Alright, well, focus and blank. I'll have to use my evade token. Alright, no damage.
I don't think any of your TIE fighters can attack.
Next up is the 7.
So
I'll go ahead and use my primary weapon
it's only because of your...
at range 1.
Yeah, it means I don't have to use mine.
Alright, so I get 5 attack dice. Alright, I'm missing an attack. There we
I need...
How many defense do you get?
1.
1, okay.
This
Well,
might hurt, but I do have tons of shield. So.
alright, so there's 2 hits there. Help maneuver.
Your TIE Phantom has ability, but I forgot.
I know, I got it. Go ahead and roll your defense. Blank. So you take 2 hits to your shields. Now, after you perform an attack that hits, you may assign 1 focus token to your ship. So I'm going to go ahead and assign a focus token. Did you lose 2 shields on your B-Wing? Okay, so now you get 4 attack dice, right?
Yeah, for my...
Your B-Wing.
I do have Predator. What's your skill?
7.
Doesn't matter.
What does Predator allow you to do?
I actually reroll 1 attack die.
Okay. Go ahead.
But I get to roll 2 if you had a lower one, 2 or lower.
Mm-hmm. 3 focus, 1 hit.
Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
I don't have to do anything.
Alright, so you're going to spend your focus?
Yep.
Okay. So 4 hits there.
You only get 2 defense die.
I'm well aware.
That's a lot of...
Alright, well I'll spend my focus to turn that into a evade. That's 3 hits. So I lose 2 shields and I take 1 face down.
You only have 1 hull left.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't take long.
Nope. Okay, so yeah, these guys aren't in range to do anything.
TIE Phantoms are strong at firepower, but they don't have that much hull.
Mm-hmm.
So
Alright, so we'll move now on to the activation phase, or planning phase. Okay, activation phase, starting with my 1s. I'm going to go 3 straight ahead. And that'll take me here. I'll take a focus. Same thing with this other one here. 3 straight ahead. Now I'm going to go ahead and use my intelligence agent real quick to see what your Y-wing is going to do. 2, okay, figured.
Why? Because so I can...
Yeah, I just want to see. Okay, so your B-wing...
Why did I put it back down?
You're going 2 hard turn.
Where's the 2 hard turn?
Alright, you hit
I
my...
didn't mean to do that.
That's alright. You hit my TIE, so no action.
I was going to use a target lock and just target lock that Phantom, but...
Okay. Next up is
TIE Phantom.
your... Oh yeah, my TIE Phantom 3.
Because he has a 7. Oh, yay. Oh, you almost hit my base.
Almost.
Like you hit my B-wing by using...
Alright, I'm going to take the cloak action. Whenever you either decloak or perform a cloak action, you may perform a free evade. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then for my action, I will take a... I'll take a focus. Okay, your Y-wing is next. You're going 2 that way. 2 slight turn.
Which allows me to take an action. Which is not a green maneuver, but I don't need to since I can now use a focus token.
Focus.
Where are all the focus tokens?
Okay. Finally, this guy down here.
Did you
3
take an action with him?
Yeah, I want to take a focus.
Yeah.
3 straight ahead. And I'll go ahead and take a focus. Him. Okay, so I think that concludes movement, and now we'll move on to combat. Okay, combat phase, starting with your 8 here. What are you going to do?
I will attack you. He has 6 attack defense die.
Well, I have 2. No, I get 2 extra defense die when I'm cloaked.
Yeah.
So I have 4 defense plus the evade here.
I'll risk it.
Yes. All right, so you'll risk it. Blaster turret at range 2.
Yes, and he can do that at range 2. So I will do 3 attack dice, please, and nothing.
That spends your focus.
Yes. Opponent's own ability as well. Or that didn't do anything. That didn't do anything. I didn't need
Hit critical.
Yeah, I didn't need to do anything.
Alright, I've got 2 evade and a focus. I will spend my focus now. Oh, well. I'll spend my focus to... I'll keep my focus. I'll spend my evade. It's 3 evade to 3
You're not
hits.
gonna attack anything.
So no damage. So
I almost died. I almost had you.
alright. Next up is the Howl Runner. Howl Runner only has an ability when another friendly ship at range 1 is attacking. Okay, so I'll attack at...
2. Unless you want to attack.
No, I'm going to attack the B-Wing.
Only 2 attack.
So I get 2 attack die with my Howl Runner.
I need a defense die. I thought you were saying defense die.
Hit. I'm going to spend my focus and make that a hit. Blank. So 2 hits on your B-Wing.
My B-Wing really sucks at moving.
Well, he's slow. What do you want? Alright, so that's gone. Next up is your...
B-Wing.
Well, the TIE Phantom could go, but he's not in anyone's firing arc. 5 is next. Who are you going to attack?
What range are you each at?
2, 2, and 1.
No, I thought you didn't be range 1.
Well, if I attacked at range 2, then you're at range 2.
I'll attack him.
The first one here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I could use my heavy laser cannons, but that does not give critical hits.
Okay.
I don't want criticals on people. My B-Wing doesn't have Predator still. And I'm allowed to reroll 2 attack die.
Okay.
My B-Wing.
Focus, focus, hit, hit.
I will use Predator.
Predator to reroll 2 focus?
Yes. Indeed.
3. Okay, so 3 hits.
You have to get lucky on this one.
Alright, I've got an evade and a focus. I will spend that. So that's 2 evade. I take 1 hit. So I get one face down. That's number 2. Okay. Next up, we've got my alphas here. I'm going to go ahead and attack with my Academy Pilot. Range 1, so I get 3 attack dice.
1 defense die. He's getting damage.
Well, he doesn't have a focus or anything, so if I roll all blanks, I'm kind of screwed. You get 1 defense. 1 hit. 1 focus, so you take 1 damage.
Shield. I have 5 hull, so.
Do you really? You have 3 hull. On a B-Wing, you have 3 hull.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, lastly,
I was thinking of this guy.
the Y-Wing, yeah. Lastly, we've got the Academy Pilot, range 2. That's 2 attack dice. Oh, wait, I could have used Howl Runner's ability with him. I'll have to remember next time.
You can use his.
That's alright. Well, I'm going to use it on his. Alright, so I'm going to use Howl Runner's ability to re-roll the blank.
You also have focus.
Focus. I'll spend my focus to get 2 hits. Blank.
Oh, come on!
You take 2 damage.
You stupid dog! My B-Wing's really bad at doing
Alright, so see, had I remembered to use Howl Runner's ability, the B-Wing could have been destroyed. This ties back to common rule mistakes that I published recently. Had I remembered to take Howl Runner's ability, I could have destroyed the B-Wing here, but because I didn't, well, there's the results. So, with that said, let's go ahead and move on to the planning phase. Okay, on to the activation phase, starting with my 1. I'll start with this one. 3 K-turn. Brings it.
Red maneuver, I believe.
It is a red maneuver. So I take a stress action. This guy here is going to do, was it 2 slight turn? I think that's going to collide, but better than a K-turn. Oh, maybe not. Guy's stressed. Okay, and for my action with that TIE fighter up there, I'll take an evade. And next up is your 5. 2 straight ahead.
It should be turning a
little bit. What is it? A straight or what is it?
Straight. Oh, where is the 2?
Alright, what action do you want to take?
I will do a... Depends what your guy will do. I'll do a target lock.
Target lock?
Him. Yes, on him.
Okay. Alright, I keep forgetting to use my intelligence. Since none of them have moved yet, I'm going to use my intelligence agent to see what you're doing. Alright, you're going to do that. Okay, I'll go ahead and, I'm going to go ahead and use my decloak action to go, I'll boost up here.
I'm not sure you won't go into the asteroid.
And then I'll get a free evade with that.
Then a 3 hard turn.
Then a 3 hard turn.
I just push it down into the middle of the thing.
And for my action, I will take a cloak.
He's gonna be hard to hit when he keeps cloaking.
And then finally, Howl Runner. Actually, no, you get to move first. So it's 2 straight. Hold on.
I go through one.
Well, I don't know.
No, it's right in the end there. So it's
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you.
Be careful you're not hit the wing.
All right. What action do you want to take?
I guess we're at range 1. Let's see. I'll take a focus.
All right, Howl Runner. 3 hard turn, or 3K turn rather. That also gives me stress token. Okay, so I think that concludes movement, and now we'll move on to combat. Okay, combat phase, starting with my 8 Howl Runner.
I go first. I get initiative.
Oh, you have initiative for your Y-Wing? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Alright. So what do you want?
Blaster turret, I believe.
What range is your blaster?
1 to 2.
1 to 2. So who are you attacking?
I don't know. That's what I'm figuring out now.
And you can attack any of them.
I'll attack him.
Howl Runner?
Yeah.
Alright. So I get 3 defense die. You get 3 attack die.
With my...
Alright, go ahead.
Since he's at range 2.
Okay. Focus hit blank.
I will use my...
You only get to use 1 for your predator because my pilot skill is 8. Critical.
I don't have predator. I have Horton's ability.
Oh, Horton's Song, my bad.
Yeah, it only does...
Alright, I got an evade and a focus.
But you don't have a focus.
So I take 1 critical.
What is it?
Minor hull breach. After executing a red maneuver, roll 1 attack die. On a hit, suffer 1. Okay.
You already have a red maneuver.
Well, that was before the fact. Okay, so I take 1 critical on Howl Runner here. Next up, my Howl Runner is going to do 2 attack die on your 1 for your B-Wing. I am at range 1, so I get an extra attack die. Alright, so 3 attack die. Give me something good. 1 hit, 1 focus, 1 blank. So go ahead and roll your 1 defense. Blank. So you take 1 damage, and your B-Wing is out. Okay.
Which none of your other guys can attack. Which my Y-Wing can...
Well, this one can attack.
Yeah, only him, but nobody else.
Alright, I get 3 attack dice. My TIE Phantom, I don't think is in range to
No,
attack.
he isn't. He's not even in his firing arc's off.
Mm-hmm.
Way off.
Alright, so am I in range 1 of Howl Runner? Yes, I am. So I am going to be able to use Howl Runner's ability with this. So just give me a moment to resolve that. I'm going to go ahead and use Howl Runner to reroll the focus. Critical. So 2 criticals and a hit. Focus. So you take 3 damage to your shields.
Which I can repair them later on. Using IR2D2.
Yep. Okay, so that resolves combat, and we'll move now on to the planning phase. Okay, so activation phase. I'm going to use my intelligence agent to look at your dial. Alright, 1 straight ahead. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to start with this guy here. It's going to be a 1 hard turn. Now, I'm going to be running right into you, so there's no movement there. So no action, or yeah, basically no action. This guy here is going to do a 1 hard turn as well. So he's stressed. It's a white maneuver. I just don't get to take an action.
Or Oh, you're so close to hitting that asteroid.
Nope, not hitting the asteroid.
Yeah, but you almost did. That's like an inch
This
away.
guy is also actually not to resolve the 7 first.
You're gonna run.
Now you're going straight, so question is, how do I want to resolve my cloak?
I guess you're doing a cloak.
I think what I'll do is I'll decloak.
Then you're gonna cloak again afterwards, aren't you?
Alright, and then for my maneuver, now I get a free evade with that. And my maneuver is 2 slight turn down.
Ugh, that looks nasty.
Alright, and for my action, I will take a focus. Alright, you resolve yours first, which is 1 straight ahead.
Which gives me a green maneuver this line.
You get 1 shield back from that.
From my R2D2.
Alright, and what action would you like to take?
Focus token, and he's my favorite astromech, by the way.
I know he is.
You're
Horton, Psalm, and R2D2 every single time you play the Rebels. Okay.
Not every time. I've done.
I'm pretty sure it's every time.
No, I've done the E-wing, this V95.
Oh, okay.
I've done X-wings.
1 hard turn. That's a white maneuver, so no extra damage, but I remain stressed, so no action. Okay, so we'll resolve that onto the combat phase next. Okay, combat phase, starting with your 8.
I will see what range are we at.
Range 1.
I guess I'll use my blaster turret.
Blaster turret, okay. This might be
up.
the end of my tie.
Yeah, I want to end him before, because he does the most damage to me.
Okay.
He will do the most damage, but especially at range 1, you get 2 defense.
Yep.
With my, I can't use my ability since it's at range 2.
Hit, critical, focus.
You have to get lucky to get that.
Mm-hmm. Evade.
You're lucky.
I've got an evade token and my evade here, so 2
if
evade versus 2 hits.
You would get destroyed if you're range 2. But
Alright, so that resolves that. I'll activate my 7 next.
that was the luckiest roll ever.
Wow. Alright, so I get at range. I have outmaneuver. So actually, when attacking a ship inside your firing arc, if you are not inside that ship's firing arc, which you are not, reduce its agility value by 1 to a minimum of 0. So
would it count a blaster turret be in your firing arc?
So no. So you get 0 defense die.
Its firing arc is 360 degrees.
0 defense die. I have an extra attack die, so I'm at range 1. So 5 attack dice.
That is just wrong.
Yeah, it is. All right, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna change this focus to a hit. All right. So I got 3 hits and a critical.
Give me.
Face up.
Dark hit. That's 3 damage.
Face down, face down.
That was another one. If I flipped that one face down, that would have been another one. Okay.
Alright, so you have a direct hit. Is that a direct hit?
Yeah.
Alright, so let's just flip that face down.
There's only 3.
Well, I know, I'm giving you an extra damage card for the direct hit.
Already.
You did?
Yeah. Because you only got 2 damage. 3 damage, actually.
Alright, well, hold on. No, I got 4. There's 3 hits and a critical.
Oh, wait. I only get 3.
Alright, let's take. Okay, you had 1 shield, yes?
No, 2.
How many shields did you have?
I had 1 before, but I used R2.
Oh, you had 2. Okay, so you get 1 hit and 1 critical.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I got another card.
Alright. Alright, so you're good. So you've got 2 hull left on that. I will now attack with Howl Runner.
I lost.
I don't know. I'm at range 2. Alright, so 2 attack die is all I get.
I do get a GOD at least.
But
I'm probably dead.
2 hits. Evade. You take 1 damage.
Wow, that was a lucky.
You survived that.
I'm dead next turn because you have a 3 attack die. 1 attack, 2 attack, and I'm dead.
Well, I'm at range 2.
And he is at range 1, I believe.
Well, we'll see. Alright, I've got Howl Runner's ability, so let me reroll 1.
First.
I'm going to reroll the blank with Howl Runner's ability.
Choose that one.
Hit. So 2 hits and a blank.
I'm dead.
I know. Evade. So even though you evaded one, you got hit with the other one.
It looks like he's shooting through an axe right now.
Nope. Alright, good game.
Good game.
And there you have it. Hopefully you enjoyed this little game. Once again, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already, and check out my official website, www.dadsgamingaddiction.com. This is Vince and Vinny Jr. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.